Hello and welcome back to another episode of LTN Pulse. It's a podcast where we have conversations with LTN staff, missionaries, and high-level volunteers, all to dig into and talk about what they're reading, watching, playing, and experiencing in nerd culture. LTN Pulse is a part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network. I'm one of your hosts, Michael. I'm a podcast producer, Twitch streamer, and I'm watching for the first time Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, really?
It's great. It's great. First time. It's so 90s. It's so 90s, and I love it. I love it.
It really is. What season are you on?
Oh, I'm like 6 episodes in.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I'm still fresh. And I watched on my lunch break. It's great.
It goes from like 1993 to like 1997, so it gets a little bit better, but yes, still same.
Yes,
I never watched it. You'll have to tell me about it. Later.
I will. I absolutely will.
Lady, she fights vampires. Her name's Buffy.
Oh, there's a game about that.
What?
Do you have it?
There's
right here.
No.
Oh, right there.
Oh,
yeah, I see Buffy. There we go. Hey, on that note, my name is Luke. I am the director of community engagement at Love Thy Nerd. I do all the community stuff, which is pretty awesome. I love it. And the latest thing that I've been into, guys, I'm not an anime bro. You all know that. The last anime I watched was
don't believe you.
Dr. Stone. And like typically I want action, I want good fights, all that stuff. Well, somebody told me about this anime called After School Dice Club. And it's about
I've heard of it. Yeah, okay.
It's about board games.
Yeah.
And it's like these 3 girls that meet after school to play board games. It's what you call a slice of life anime, which is not my thing. But they teach like actual board games.
Right.
Like,
okay. Yeah.
The first episode is Marrakesh, and then they do the cockroach game, like cockroach poker or whatever. What else? Like
gross.
There's a board game store that it shows there's actual games on the shelves, and I'm just like calling them out. Some of them are in Japanese, and I'm like, that's Carcassonne. I know, just from the box.
Say the name again. Say the name of the
After School Dice Club.
Okay, and you're watching it on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
Okay. I've added it to my watch list.
Okay.
Already. Is it currently running? There are only 12 episodes.
I have no idea. I don't know. I tried looking it up before I watched it, and there's nothing in English. Like there is a dub. Or a sub, dub, whatever.
Subs and dubs, yeah.
There's both. But I could not find the English dub, like a trailer for it or anything about it on the internet.
I think it's over. This last episode is October 2022.
Yeah. So I think it just had a short run or whatever.
That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
It's fun. It teaches you games. You kind of get to see in it. And then like the episode we just watched, because Asia's watching it with me, episode 5 or 6 maybe. It starts teaching you like board game history. It like tells you the first board game that they printed the designer on and like gave credit to the board game designer and stuff like that. That's cool. It's like, wow, I like it more that the first episode I pretty much made fun of the whole thing, but then we kept watching because I'm like, I'm committed at this point, and it's only 12 episodes. And then it turned out to be really good. So I guess I recommend it.
Okay,
you should watch it.
I accept.
I mean, 12 episodes, you might as well.
Yeah, that's like almost a non-commitment there.
And they're like 20-minute episodes. They're short.
Okay, yeah, non-commitment. That's for sure. Put it on the background.
Do they mention that Nintendo started out as a card company?
I don't think so.
No,
Hanafuna cards.
What a lame show.
They haven't yet. If they do, but I assume it's probably a licensing thing.
Probably.
I guess that makes
call it Pretendo or Friendtendo.
My friend said Pretendo. I had
because there's no like Oink games in it. There's not a lot of Japanese publishers that I've seen. It's all like German games.
I wonder if it had done well and there were more seasons like that. Probably would have brought in more stuff. So,
get your game featured on After School Dice Club. Like, let's go.
Back in 2022.
Right.
We got to bring it back. It'll be LTN will buy it.
Maybe we'll make our own.
Bring it back.
American version.
And we'll just we'll do what what Power Rangers did and just take the footage and go over it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
A Super Sentai, but it's about board games.
I call it Green Ranger. Sorry, I call it Green Ranger. I already called it. It was easy.
Okay. Michael, do you want to introduce our guest?
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to introduce myself. I was ready.
So this wonderful third voice you've been hearing is none other than Matt Warmbier. I forget his position at LTN.
Yeah, no,
he's one of the founders.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody knows. He's like
people officer,
even here.
CPO, which it's not a made up thing. I think I say this every time I'm on the show. It's a real title because it's mine. So, and one of the founders, yes. And here I am. This is my third time on the show. Almost like, has there been a more regular guest?
Our first three-peat, I think this may be the. I don't know.
I'd have to look.
Okay.
I think this might be
definitely not more than 3.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is not what I've been nerding out on, but I can tell you in a minute.
Okay.
So on Saturday Night Live, I know I'm older and I still watch it. Aaron and I watch it. It's like it's our you watch it as well. Okay, great. It's like our we can watch like a half hour of a show before bed. It's very low commitment. But when a host reaches their 5th time hosting the show, they get a 5 timers jacket with like a 5 on it. So I say when I get to 5, if I get to 5, I would like something, and then from there on, anyone else who also enters the 5 timers club also gets one of these.
One of these shiny LTN Pulse stickers.
Oh, I already have one. That's not worth.
Wait, I forgot about those.
You can get 5 of them. We'll give you 5.
Oh,
of them.
Okay. I'll put it in a number 5. I'll stick it in
the shape of a 5. Yeah. I was gonna say I'll make you a pancake with like chocolate chips and
I'm out actually because pancakes are. We've talked about this. Pancakes are like my
That's
it's
right.
Like, it's like my least favorite foods. French toast, pancakes. Waffles, like those 3 are my least favorite. I know.
That's great.
Go ahead and hate in the comments. Send an email to Luke at lovethynerd.com about it.
Please
let him know all about it.
And on that note, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that's it. That's great third time.
I forgot about this.
Yes.
Do I get to say what I've been nerding out about?
Yes.
Is this now the time?
Do.
Okay,
so this is now the time.
Now's the time, and you can take all the time you want.
Great.
I like how excited you are to tell us. About it,
I am because how many shows have you watched that you loved, and they ended, and then years and years later they say, you know what? Let's do one more. Let's do another season, and you watch it and you're like, oh, that was it was really good seeing those the cast back together. Those characters are good. Like I'm thinking like Arrested Development. Like you laugh sometimes. Like
my mind went to Heroes.
The Firefly movie was good though.
Okay, yeah. There were some that were like pretty good. They're never. I feel like they never reached like that level of the original. Like Heroes is a good call out.
Yeah,
not long ago. I think we just like 4 weeks ago. And I don't know if either of you two watched Scrubs back when it originally came out.
Yep.
But it's back. It's back for we'll call it a reboot. We'll call it like a refresh. We'll call it like it's back again. And like,
is it still like Turk and JD and Sarah Chalk's character?
Elliot. And like, it's like the original cast minus like one Ted passed away. Kelso's old. I hear he might come back here in a few episodes, like just to stop by. Like all that to say, like the 4th episode just released, I think last night or whenever you're listening to this, like not long ago. And I haven't watched the 4th episode, but the first 3 episodes, and even like I'm like 10 minutes into that first episode on the reboot, and I was like, it's like we hadn't stepped away. It's like the writing is right there. The interactions with the characters, they're right there. It is like they didn't like keep it back in the the 2000s. Like they did bring it current because like times have changed and they addressed that. Like Dr. Cox can't call people the wrong names and like belittle them. He things have changed. Like, so like, but they did and they're doing such a good job of bringing this show back. You're like, this is just what I want. Like I was like tearing up on that first episode because it was so good. So if you watch Scrubs back when, and I know season 9 was like that we don't talk about season 9 because that wasn't
you finished with JD.
Yeah, you finished with JD. The new people came after that, and like you're like, I wasn't attached to those characters. Yeah. But this new one, JD's back. He's back at Sacred Heart, and I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, he's back, and it's like you all have taken your time, you've knocked it out of the park, and I want more of it. And so, like, if you're a Scrubs fan, jump in, and you will not be disappointed. I don't like making like big statements like that, like you will love this movie
for sure.
But I also I want you to know they did a really good job, and they didn't mess around with it. So that's
I wish more shows could pull that off.
Same,
man. I think one of the things that really helped was what Zach Braff and Turk's name is on the tip of my tongue.
Turkleton,
yeah. But they have a podcast, Fake Doctors, Real Friends.
Right.
Yeah. Like they were friends on the show and continued to do stuff together, hang out. And that I feel like probably the IRL friendship helped.
That really helped.
That sort of
well, I remember when they started
doing
ads for T-Mobile and that.
You're like,
and
they still got it.
They still had the chemistry and all that. Like, I haven't watched Scrubs. I don't know if I will. Maybe I will. Maybe Matt can convince me.
Here's the thing, Luke. I think that that's Luke and I we like the same thing, but
but different.
We like different the same thing. So but I think that Scrubs might be like that Venn diagram, small slice.
Maybe, but I know what you're thinking, Matt, because I love Psych and you don't. Right. And I feel like they're vaguely similar.
Correct. Yes. So maybe
they got the two bromances,
and maybe you would hate it. I don't know. It's tough to say.
Yeah, but I think part of me never watched it because people told me I would like it because I liked Psych and I liked the Sean and Gus dynamic.
I definitely was not saying that. That was somebody else. That's not me.
I think in the back of my stubbornness, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm not watching that because Sean and Gus can't be beat.
No one tells me what to do. That's for sure.
Exactly.
But
maybe I'll have to do it.
My wife and I rewatched Scrubs. We'll call it the JD arc.
Okay. Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I want to say, not long ago. And I still think it holds up.
Oh yeah,
it is very much a 2000s era.
If you like
TV
Buffy,
show.
You're gonna be just fine with that.
Perfect.
Buffy's hard to watch at times. I wanted to say Buffy is hard to watch. It's very cringe.
It's very cringe, but some of that is absolutely the charm of it.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
I love I'm literally in my cubicle at work watching it with headphones on. And one of my favorite things is you can so clearly hear with headphones on when the dialogue changes from the dialogue they recorded in the room, in the scene, when it's ADR or post recorded and added in. You can so clearly hear it. And I everything about it is just so fantastically 90s and low budget.
I'm sorry. Did you say you watched it for the first time?
First time.
Are you going to watch Angel? Are you going to move on to Angel?
We'll see how I feel at the end of Buffy.
No, don't rush it. Don't tell me what to do.
There's plenty of time.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just going to let it happen naturally. If I want to keep it going with Angel, I like Angel as a character.
Oh yeah.
Other than the fact that he's hundreds of years old and she's 16.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But hey,
he was 16 one time.
It's the 90s.
Hundreds of years ago.
It's the 90s.
Yeah.
It's the 90s.
Back then, no one cared. But now, but they should have cared. They should have cared.
Yeah.
Anyway,
hey, Allison Hannigan, fantastic in Buffy. She's so good as the nerdy friend.
Is that Willow?
Great. Yes, Willow.
Okay, Willow.
Allison Hannigan.
Yep. Well, I've heard that Buffy might have a comeback eventually. I feel like it only has a chance to go up. I think the story was. I think the story was good. I liked the story of Buffy, but I feel like there was a lot of cringe and
I'll tell you, my favorite thing about Buffy, aside from the 90s-ness of it, is they don't spend any time with like her origin story, discovering she's a Slayer. It's literally, it opens up and it's voiceover like, every generation there is a Slayer. She kills demons and vampires.
Do it.
Backstory done. And it's and like, oh, we already know everything we need to know. Like, and we're already ready to go for all of this. Yeah.
They just ripped off K-pop Demon Hunters? Is that what I mean?
No, the other way around. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. Are you telling me that's the same thing?
I mean,
with music?
Who did it first?
It's not the same thing.
Okay. I guess after this, I'm going to be playing a little Unmatched Buffy. That's actually, it's my least favorite Unmatched. And I like, not because of like, I just don't like them. I don't like the characters and how they did them. They're not my favorite to play with. How about that?
That's fair.
That's okay.
I mean,
but I like the other ones. It's fine. I have it. It's on my shelf. If someone wants to play it, they can play it.
Hey, Matt, speaking of playing games.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for asking.
What
Thanks for asking.
What are you playing? Anything?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have been. So the other day on stream, I've been streaming on Twitch. For those of you who are not aware, I've been every Wednesday from about 5 p.m. Eastern until 8:30-ish Eastern. I've been playing through my GameCube game collection. And I've been rating them on like an S tier list. Like as I play them, put them, S to not rankable, basically, because there's a lot of those. And this past week, and I had started this game before. I had tried this game before on both the GameCube and then on the Switch when it was re-released to play Super Mario Sunshine. And several times, like I'm talking several times, and this is coming from someone who did enjoy Mario 64, which is it's a pretty similar vibe. You're looking for stars, you're looking for shines, which are like little suns. Tried to play it, and there's several times I'm like, I can't do it. It's not for me. I can't do it. And I know. So I kept putting it away. I kept trying, and I'd run after, Gray Mario. We'll call him Gray Mario. I don't know his name yet because I'm not there. Metal Mario, but he's my shadow. I don't know. Shadow Mario? Shadow Mario. There we go.
Nega Mario?
What?
Nega Mario?
Whatever he's called. Not me. Not Mario, me.
Not Mario.
So I tried to chase him, and I'm like, I don't want to chase this freaking guy anymore. I'm like, this is boring. Like, let me get into the levels. I pushed through that area on stream. I pushed through. I got him. I shot him with my water backpack, which probably has a name. And now I'm allowed to go into real levels. And I'm like, oh, okay.
And you've never done that before?
No, I couldn't get past that part. I hated it. I was like, this is boring. They talked too much in the beginning, and then I had to chase not me Mario. And I was like, this is like, you're not selling me here at all. Like that was not my hook into the game. Like you need to throw me into a level and then have me chase other Mario.
Yeah.
And so I think it was backwards. So I pushed through on stream because that's what I do. I play these bad games. I say bad game for Sunshine. I knew that it was a good game that people enjoyed. So I chose SpongeBob SquarePants Battle of Bikini Bottom, which
that's a classic for a lot of people.
It's a classic for a lot of people. It had a remake, much like Scrubs, and people probably loved it. But I didn't grow up on SpongeBob, and I didn't care about SpongeBob. So I forced myself to play that game for 45 minutes before I was like, I can't do anymore. I can't play this anymore. It didn't rank F tier. It was somewhere, near the middle. And I was like, I also chose Mario Sunshine because I know people love that game. For some people, that's one of their favorite Mario games, like 3D Mario games.
Sure. Yeah.
Dang.
It never was me. And so I pushed through. I played on stream. I enjoyed it. I ranked it highly. And then the next day I sat down here at this desk and I'm doing my other day job. And I was like, I've been working for several hours. I'm going to take a 10-minute break. And I decided to fire back up. It was sitting right here. Mario Sunshine.
Oh, man.
And so on and off the past few days, I've been like just even before we sat down here to stream, I was like, I'm just gonna try to get one shine, and I got one.
Nice.
And so I've been playing through that again. I know this game is 20 some years old, but it's new to me. And so
you're liking it now. Yeah.
I'm liking it now. Yeah. I got past that part and I'm like, okay, I understand. This is a real game, not me just like chasing after this other Mario, or like not me watching a cutscene where Peach yells at me. I mean, or Toad or Toadsworth or the mayor or whatever. Like someone's yelling at me to go help the other people. I'm like, I'm on my vacation here. You all like, why do I need to go do this? Like, why can't this be your game where I relax and you go figure it out?
Yeah.
But here I am.
Why the water backpack can, navigate himself and he talks to you. Why can't he just go do it?
Put on Toad. He's Captain Toad, for Pete's sakes.
I would play that.
Maybe it's really, the story is really about the backpack and not about Mario.
Yeah. I'm just a vessel for the backpack.
Yes. Yeah. I'm a vessel for the backpack.
I have never thought of it that way.
They need Mario just to walk. So I've been playing through a ton of GameCube games. I've been playing like mostly bad. There are a lot of bad GameCube games. I have a lifelong goal, and I think I mentioned this last time I was here, to collect all of the GameCube games.
Yes.
I'm at 155 out of 550-ish.
Okay.
So like I'm getting there. It's not bad. I have more GameCube games than the common man, for sure. I understand that. I get it. But I'm getting to the point where like I can't keep nickel and diming these like, $5 to $15 games here and there. Like there's a like real ramp up where they're the games that people just didn't buy because they're like either the system was, phasing out or they didn't seem like good games. And so those games are like hundreds of dollars. There's a Disney basketball game that will go for $700 to $1,000. Like ridiculous.
Yeesh.
And I'm like, how many Advance Wars 2s can I trade in for that?
Yeah. Hey, don't sell that. That's so good. That's such a great game.
You want to just buy me one GameCube game and this is yours, okay? Legit.
I need to get a Game Boy Advance.
Dude, I'll do that. I've got a Game Boy. I think I have 2 Game Boy Advances.
Oh, yeah. Can I have one?
Do you have any GameCube games?
I don't have any GameCube games. I'm trying to think about how many Advances were the ones that it's only one screen. Yes, because it's for the DS, and it's like wider.
Yeah, so there's the wide one, and then there's the SP that like it flips
the flip
up.
one. Yeah,
it's not the SP. It's just the regular.
The big, like basically, it's like it's like there's a few.
I have
different
a Game Gear. It's not that, but I think I have 2 Advances.
There are they made some different advances, like the SP and the other, and so
can I go check?
Yeah, I'll talk about the game. So you go ahead. You go ahead. I'll talk about
your show now.
You keep talking. Yeah, I'm gonna go check.
So my son Ezra, my second son Ezra, he has been really into Pokemon games the past probably year, and so he has purchased himself a 3DS XL.
Mm-hmm.
He had repaired a 3DS. Someone gave us a DS. My sister gave us another DS, and for Christmas, and his birthday is also Christmas, and vice versa. She gave him a Game Boy Advance SP with old Pokemon games, Blue and Ruby, and so he's been playing through this. Like we've been getting a bunch of Game Boy Advance games, and so like I have like a whole like little like file, like we'll call it a file thing, like of Game Boy Advance games.
Nice.
And I tried to play one before the stream, and it was really hard. It was very.
Which a Pokemon game or
no? I tried to play Need for Speed Underground 2, and it was hard.
Oh, it's classic.
It's
so
classic.
At least on PlayStation 2.
No, I played on Game Boy Advance just before the stream.
Oh yeah, no.
You know what's a really hard game on the Game Boy Advance?
Here we go.
Star Wars Episode 1.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
So I don't know how, but I have this very nice Game Boy Advance.
Whoa!
Wow!
Are you kidding me right now?
Little carrier bag.
Put it on.
So
please.
for y'all listening on the podcast, Watch the video.
It's really cool looking. I wish I had a satchel like that. Okay.
I'm so ready.
Michael
it's
just
time to
became
play
the
a game
ready for
guy.
games.
Yeah, it's time to play a game. What are you gonna do? Woo!
Oh,
Wait.
What's this?
What do
Hold
we
up, hold
have?
up.
I can't see
Hold
it.
up.
Your name's in the way. Yeah, hold it higher, please.
Hold on. I've got
I'm holding on.
storage. I got storage here
Yeah, dig
for
deeper,
my
please.
games.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a bunch of manuals.
Is it
Really?
Okay.
Oh
Apparently.
man. Okay.
And then-
Okay.
Oh my gosh, they're all
Oh,
falling out.
that sounds like games.
Boom.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
And I know what
Blue
you're thinking.
and white.
Wait a minute. But Michael, why would you have two?
If you pull out a
Game
third,
links.
oh,
So we can play them
what?
together.
yeah.
Well, then
Let's
maybe
go.
come over and we can play. Hold on. Stand by. Just stand by. Hold
Yeah.
on.
What's the best one you got?
Stand by. Hold on. Let me dig. Oh, there's
Why
a
is-
couple good ones.
This is great
Oh,
content.
and I have
Oh,
the
yeah, maybe
GameStop
play this one.
branded.
Four Swords Adventure. Four Swords. Zelda Four Swords.
Dude,
You
Four
have to
Swords
have,
was.
Oh,
You have to have a
Yeah.
link cable.
I played that on the GameCube.
I
have
also
too. It's
have-
really difficult.
I also have a
Yeah.
light from GameStop that snaps onto the top.
Wow.
Oh,
for,
yeah. There it
uh,
is.
You know, for gaming at night.
Can you just
Dang.
give me like what games you have though? I just need to know that real
Oh,
fast. You can edit
Yeah.
this from the podcast. I don't care.
No.
Oh, we don't edit. What are you
Oh my
talking
God.
about?
Oh, okay, great. Don't
Oh
edit
my
this.
God.
Let's hear it. Everybody,
Okay.
one and all.
Yeah.
I have All-Star Baseball 2000. This is a Game Boy
Whoa.
game.
Yeah, good year.
Super Mario
Good
Brothers
year.
Deluxe, just a Game Boy game.
Good game.
Lego Bionicle.
Okay.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I had that one.
Yep.
I have the manual for Dodgeball, Super Dodgeball Advance.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Tony
okay.
Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bionicle.
Hold on,
Super
can I ask you a
Mario
question?
Kart Super Circuit. Yes.
Did Tony Hawk have real music for it on the Game Boy Advance?
I don't
You'll
think so.
never-
It was a
you'll never
completely
know.
different game, man.
Okay. Because I know on Nintendo 64 you got like 45 seconds of the song.
Oh, yeah, and
It
PlayStation
made me
1.
mad. It made me mad.
I
The
also
Game
have.
Boy version was like a completely different game.
Yeah, is that
This is a game.
Game Genie?
No. This is a memory card 2X
Oh,
for
interesting.
PlayStation.
Oh,
for
just
some
hanging out
reason.
in your bag, yeah.
Also, yeah,
I feel like I've hijacked
he's
this
gone.
podcast. I'm sorry,
this
everybody.
fell
No, it's good.
an 8X memory
Oh.
card from Mad Cats, so you know
Oh,
it's good.
Mad Cats.
How many
Woo.
megabytes is that? How many squares? Because that's what it was measured in.
Oh,
On.
Eight
squares?
times 6. 8 times 16. 80 plus 42.
That's a lot of squares.
No, so
122?
many. You can save everything on that.
So many
Everything.
squares. So many squares. Okay, sorry for the crazy weird break for me to show
Well,
off
hey,
my
if you have
Game
any
Boy Advance
if you have any
collection.
GameCube games and you want to trade for a Need for Speed Underground 2, you just let me know, all right?
Matt, I gave you a whole GameCube. What are you talking about?
Okay, come on over.
This is all
I'll wait for it right here.
exploded.
Just keep it and I'll come play it on
Okay,
the
deal.
weekends.
No, I do also have a Game Shark for PS1.
Oh, what?
I don't know why
For
all this stuff is in
PS1.
this bag.
So you don't lose it. And you didn't.
This is true, and I didn't, but now it's
Matt,
all over my desk. This is
back
great
to-
podcasting.
Oh,
it is
yeah.
great. I love it. But back to Pokemans.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
know, does your son know that Fire Red and Leaf Green are on the Switch 2 now?
Yes, he does. And he has mixed feelings about it. He likes that they're there, but he's kind of a purist and he wants to play
Yeah,
it
he
on
wants
the
to play it on the
original-
original
Yeah, on
console.
the original
Yeah.
hardware. And
I can
so,
respect that.
he's having me like have a lookout for Pearl and for I think it's Leaf Green. He has
Yeah.
money set aside for like if I ever happen to find a good deal on either of those,
Okay.
he wants to jump in and get them. So
Yeah.
he's a purist in the fact that he wants to play them on the original hardware. But just this morning, it's 6:30 a.m. and he's like, "Do you know what a screwdriver is?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like, what? Why?" And he's like, "I gotta mod this thing." And I was like, "Okay, like, what are you doing?" He's like, "I just found out that there's certain Pokemon that you can't get unless you do a trade evolution."
Oh, yeah.
And so he had to like basically he doesn't have anyone he plays with. And so he's like he had to go find white version just to do a trade evolution
Yeah.
on a like mod hack. And he's like, "Okay, I did it. It was super easy. Like I had to find the right
Nice.
file." He did it. Like he doesn't like to like bootleg games, unless it's kind of like I'm just after that trade. That's it.
If he's like Michael and has 2 Game Boy Advances and a link cable,
he
could keep it pure.
He has 2 DSs. He just doesn't have white. Maybe I don't know what it is. He doesn't have one of the games he needs.
Yeah,
and so 2 DSs with a link cable, and like he has all of that, but he's trying to be as pure as possible. I didn't think people still tried to catch them all, but he's still trying to catch them all.
Does he need platinum? I have platinum.
I don't think he has platinum.
I think I still have platinum somewhere. If I do, I'll send it your way with Lego Bionicle.
Oh, okay, great. I think he would he would love that. He would love that. He's been like slowly like getting, like he has Moon and Ultra Moon and Soul Silver, which was my sister's that he passed on. Blue, you missed it. My sister gave him Blue and Ruby for Christmas with a Game Boy Advance SP.
No way.
And so crazy. It was an X's that she's like, it's been 15 years. He's not coming back for this. And I was like, nice. Ezra will love it. Ezra will love it so much. Sorry, Andy.
Dude, those are selling for like $60. I've got red and blue.
Yeah, those ones are going for a whole lot. It's wild. Like he would not be able to afford it.
Nintendo games are crazy.
Pokemon games are crazy.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, like Pokemon, Mario.
Yep.
Like any of the mainstream.
Advance Wars 2. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Yeah.
That was my game.
Underground 2.
Oh yeah, it's huge. Huge.
What was it? It was like Kelly Slater, Big Wave. Something.
Oh man! And what about Lemony Snicket's series unfortunate? I have High Heat 2003 right here.
Wow, this
Harold
is good.
Potter. Shrek Swamp Kart Racing.
New games even coming out anymore? Like it's all retro games these days.
They are. Oh yeah, they are. People are playing like that one Claire Obscura.
Never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Actually, no. I do want to play that.
I started playing it.
If you haven't played it,
got me.
Play it.
I know. I'm doing it. Stop yelling at me. I'm trying to catch my shines. Okay.
Catch your shines. Then go
later.
into the darkness that is Claire Obscura.
Maybe in 20 years I'll play it. Okay, give me a break.
Yes, there you go. Yeah,
in 20 years when you finally finish Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, there's 120 shines. I have 10 right now.
Oof. Yeah. I don't know if I caught them all.
There's no way.
I definitely got the end of this story.
I'm just hoping for the end. I'm going to get as many as I need to get to the end.
Yeah. It's good. It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Anything else noteworthy?
Yeah.
I feel like I just probably took 45 minutes of like me rambling about Scrubs and Mario and Game Boy Advance games. So believe
it or not, we're on pace.
We're on pace.
We're on pace. I would say we're on pace for what we want to talk about in this episode.
Oh no, I feel pretty good. There probably was like one more thing I'd thought of to talk about, but I feel like I've handled my time. I yield my time.
Well, okay, you can't, because you can't tell us there was another thing you were going to mention.
I can't remember what it is. Hold on. Let me think about it here. I talked about Mario. I talked about Game Boy Advance. I talked about Scrubs.
You haven't mentioned Nintendogs.
I don't want to talk about Nintendogs.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to talk about Nintendogs. I want Nintendogs to go away. I want Nintendogs to beat it. There's no reason that game should be so popular as it was.
I think it was just
it was just a game moms and dads were like, oh, you like dogs, right? Here you go. Did you have Nintendo?
Dogs in your Nintendo?
You both had Nintendo?
No, I didn't. I didn't have one.
We were Tony Hawk. We're punk rock. We don't do Nintendo.
Oh, I had it all.
Yeah, you did not. Yeah,
you were Tony Hawk.
No, you're a poser. You just wore the Vans and you played Nintendo.
Hey, my dog had Vans.
Your dog had Vans? That's my time, everybody. That's my time. I'm going to play Advance Wars 2.
Okay, so just for a little context, Matt, on one of Matt's streams recently, he was going through the top games sold on Nintendo. And the first one was Wii Sports. That's because everyone got a copy of Wii Sports if you bought a Wii.
But then lightheaded. I'm just like lightheaded here.
A little bit.
There was I think Zelda, one of the Zeldas was
I was going through looking for, I was mad that Mario was getting all the anniversary love.
Yeah.
And Zelda gets jack squat. And I was like, there's got to be some high ranking Zelda games. Let's find out which games are the highest selling games. It turns out Nintendogs beats some games that should not be beaten. A lot of games that should not be beaten. And I if you're a Mario fan, I'm just gonna let you know that Nintendogs has sold more copies than your precious Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh my god.
Which is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I was really hoping there was a Nintendogs game on the GameCube, so Matt would have to play it. At some point.
What's the equivalent? What's the like horses? I don't know.
I mean, there are
game?
probably some Barbie horse games.
Barbie horse games.
There are probably Barbie horse games.
I
saddle up, Matt.
I couldn't do it. I don't get it.
Hold on.
I just these are parents and grandparents who are like, oh, I heard you had a Pretendo. Let's go ahead and get you. You like dogs? You like Nintendogs? Take care of you. Like, oh, you had that Tamagotchi, right?
Yeah.
Matt, when you're a grandparent, you can flip the script and be the cool one.
No, they're getting Nintendogs.
Well, except it's going to be like $500 by the
I'm buying it now.
You have access to a DS. I'm finding it for you.
Well, I don't know how to play on stream though. How would I play a DS on stream? I would have to like really do some research there.
We'd have to emulate it probably.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a purist. I got to play the real thing.
No, don't even.
Well, your fancy new 4K camera angled down and you have like
oh no.
And that's the greatest streaming experience.
There's Shamu's Deep Sea Adventure.
I already have it. It's terrible.
Have you played it?
Yep.
Yes, I've played it. It's awful.
I've seen the clips.
Oh man, let me tell you. Have you played any of the Metal?
There's Sims 2 Pets.
I already have it. I already have it. Don't. Have you played any of the Metal Gear games? Just
no.
I haven't. Wildly enough.
Have you played any of his like that? What's his face's games? Like, if you didn't know, the beginning of the game is like, Kojima. There you go. If you didn't know any of his games, like you might play a total of 30 seconds worth of gameplay in the first 40 to 45 minutes of game. Like you're watching a movie. You're watching what's going on. And that right there is Shamu's Deep Sea Adventure. That is
not Kojima.
SeaWorld. No, not Kojima. That is SeaWorld's whatever, Shamu's Deep Sea Adventure. And you watch what's going on, and then they tell you how to do it. And then they make you do it one move at a time. Like, this is how you swim. You're like legit 45 minutes of me like, can I like actually play the game here? Like, just stop holding my hand. And it obviously it's a game for kids, and it was. I have it. I have pets. I have Shamu. I was trying to find something equivalent to Nintendogs, but it's like Barbie horses, probably.
Chicken Little. I had that on the GameCube.
I don't think I have Chicken Little yet.
Oh, dude,
that's
a
crazy.
Cheap one. I know it's a cheap one. I get it. It's going to be like one I pick up as I go along. It's like I like look on eBay, a few times a week, and I'm like, let's just think of a weird random game, and let's try to find the cheapest one. And you can usually find someone who like is selling it for way cheaper than most people are, and you're like, that's mine. That's mine right there. That's the one.
My jam.
Yeah.
Nice.
How close are you to buying a collection next? Like a lot of games. Not like a bunch of them, but like a GameCube game.
I don't know. I've bought like a lot of like 3 for. It was a really good deal. It was like $20 for 3, and it should have been more like 60 for these 3.
Yeah.
And like I'm talking like Monopoly Party and games that like you probably wouldn't really want to pay much money for, but I'm like, if I can spend 20 and get these 3 instead of spending 60 and getting these 3, I'm just gonna go for it. So slowly but
that kind of
surely.
case you got it.
Yeah.
Huge 144 game lot, $285.
If I had 285, I would just probably grab it up. But here's the thing: a lot of those are like untested.
Yeah,
we don't know we have. I went through and I added up my.
Well, that's how you get the big ones.
It is how you get the big ones.
If they don't know what they have.
I went through pricecharting.com, which I had no idea what that was until the past month. I guess most people use it to kind of like buy, sell, etc. And I went through and put in all of my games, and I have more than 140 games or whatever it was. And my total was way more than that. So those people may not know what they have, or they stole them.
That's what I'm saying. You get it. You get this lot for 200. Let's say.
Yeah, they're just trying to they're just trying to get rid of it.
A handful of them don't work. You toss those, but then the rest of them, you get 20 games you don't have, and the rest of them you sell, and then you pour that back into your collection.
Right. I mean, that's probably a good move. I just need to sell more copies of Advanced Wars 2 and
no, don't get rid of that,
y'all,
please.
We could talk the rest of the podcast about GameCube.
Sorry, I know.
Buy, sell, and trading.
I know.
But what we
do, we
need to get to what is arguably the most important part of this episode specifically.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And namely, this is a what we would normally classify as the experience portion of the episode. And we're going to do it just a little bit differently this time because both Matt and Luke experienced more or less the same thing. Last week, yes? Last-ish week. And that is it just Gamma? The Gamma Expo?
Yeah.
Gamma Expo.
Gamma Expo. Okay. At Gamma, we'll just refer to it as Gamma. I was not there, so in a little slight different spin on the normal episode sort of structure, I'm going to be asking Luke and Matt about their experience at Gamma, what happened, what we did, and yeah, this is what LTN does. So we want to make sure we highlight what happened. So for kicking things off, Matt, because you're the guest, you get to answer this one.
Okay. We're not getting buzzers to buzz in. It's not a race.
Gosh, if we should. Well, you can raise your hand. So whoever raises their hand first gets to answer it.
Okay. I'm never raising
Gamma?
my hand.
No, there's a thing you can click at the bottom of the screen. You do this. There you go.
Oh yeah.
At the bottom of the window.
It adds too many things. I'm looking at
we won't do that. All right. Anyway, what is Gamma and what makes it sort of different or unique from other board game conventions? Matt raised his hand first.
Okay, there we go. So Gamma is the Game Manufacturers Association. That's what it stands for. And it's a lot of retailers. It is retailers who come to this convention to figure out what they want to sell in their local game shop. So there are people from all over the world. I mean, all over the world who come to this convention in basically our hometown for this year and last year, and will soon move, who come and they are looking for games that they think might sell in their town at their game store.
Nice. This is as opposed to like Tantrum Con where I went, which was basically a board game convention for people to come and play board games. You had some prototyping, some kind of new stuff going around, people bringing their games that they're designing and showcasing, some sellers, that sort of deal. But it's mostly about playing board games. So Gamma, this is an industry event.
Yes. Right. Yeah. And I mean, there are people you will play games, but yeah, it's really like you get a quick pitch on it and okay, I like that. And there's there's game nights every night that you can come and try out these games and really get your hands on them. But it's really about just kind of getting it in their faces, showing, these people who are coming through what is to be offered. And it's not nearly as busy as all the other board game conventions, at least
it's not like a PAX or anything like that. Okay, cool.
Right.
And how many Gammas have y'all been to?
I've been to 3.
This is my second.
There's been 3 in Louisville, and so I've been able to just hop over the river and go to it. Matt, did you not go when it was in Reno?
I did not. No, Bubba went.
Did Bubba?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went.
So
and I
had a couple under your belt this year. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. How many people went with y'all?
There's about
from LTN. How big was the LTN crew?
Oh.
Luke raised his hand.
Buzz. There was about 10 of us, I think.
Nice.
2 at game night, 2 at Roxley, 2 at All Play, 2 me and Joe. So that's 5 sets.
Yeah,
2, 4,
that sounds
6,
right.
8,
Yeah.
10.
Right.
Yep.
Nice. And
Quick
I know
math.
y'all probably had slightly different roles at the convention. What does a typical day at Gamma look like?
Well, Luke, I'll let you.
Sure.
This year was different for me, so I'll let Luke answer.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can kind of tell, Matt, I'll let you talk about game nights and what happens there. But at a typical show, and I wouldn't even consider Tantrum Con a typical show.
Yeah.
That's there's 3 different categories, I would say. There's your like local convention that you go to, like people go to like play games. There's some like consumer heavy ones that are, I'm going to buy, but it's mostly like Tantrum Con is mostly I'm going to just play games over and over and over again with my friends that I see in this space. And then you have something like Gen Con or PAX Unplugged where people flood to it to buy the latest games that are coming out. A lot of things are released at Gen Con. A lot of things are released at PAX Unplugged, or in Essen is another, like one of the big ones where things are released and people just rush in and buy those things. And so Gamma it's like Matt said, the retailers coming in and buying essentially like boxes of the same game, or like
boxes,
a pallet
Yep.
of games. And so it looks a lot different. At Tantrum Con, we're teaching hot games, so we're kind of like volunteering with the people that are putting on the show. Gen Con, we're usually helping publishers and we're demoing games and selling them to the consumers. And so it's just like, we're running this deal, package these together. You can walk home, with 3 of these hot titles or whatever. Gamma, we're helping them in the booth, but it's basically we're the booth babes. We're
business to business sales.
It's business to business sales, and we're drawing people in and kind of like keeping them there until one of the actual staff members are able to like take an order or something. And so we're kind of just answering questions as they come in, giving people like, okay, this is this mechanic of this game. Here's the theme. This is kind of how it's played.
Yeah.
But there's no like full demos there. And so,
gotcha.
And there's much less people. I want to say, did Gamma release the number? It was like 4,000 or 5,000 attendees.
Compared to like Gen Con, where Gen Con's 75,000.
Yeah.
And I think the more like, yes, you're kind of waiting for the owner worker to, like, as far as we with LTN, you're waiting for like the owner, the worker of this company to come up and take an order. For me, because I've worked with Roxley for years now, I can just I have enough knowledge to where like know where to direct them. So the more you come to these trips, the more like you just kind of know, and you can send like, hey, head over to Roxley.com, send Kira a message or whatever, and we'll get you taken care of. But yes, we're just kind of like, we're almost placeholders. We're a smiling, friendly face. And then my experience this year was different than my previous Gamma, because I worked my day job and then I went to Gamma in the evening. And so I was there with my oldest son doing the game nights. And so we taught one of Roxley's games and hung out and just, 3 hours, several, at least, is it 3 hours? Three-ish hours of like just kind of teaching the same game. And like, that sounds like a lot, but it's like, this is a pretty low-key game. Like, it's fine. Like it was good. It was really good. So
was that his first time like teaching a game at a convention?
Actually, no, this was my oldest. This was his 5th or 6th show within a year.
Was Gamma his first last
Gamma
year?
was his first. The year, I think so.
Yeah.
But he had been to like Gamma, and he went to Gen Con, and he went to UK Game Expo with me, and PAX Unplugged, so cool. and so like he had been working with Roxley, and LTN through all of these. So like he just like it's really easy for him to be like, oh yeah, I got like I know this now. So I trusted him to like, hey, I'm gonna go play Magic the Gathering, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a little while. I'll see you in a bit. So it was really good.
Nice. Why don't we have him? Why are you on the podcast for the 3rd time when you have him on the podcast?
he just had he's a senior in high school, and they just had their like senior retreat, and so he's probably upstairs sleeping somewhere. I don't know.
Nice. I like
next
that.
time. Next time.
It was
next
senior
time.
prank day, and he's.
I don't know. Yeah, he didn't tell me that. So yeah.
So
but
so interesting. So are there? Do you get time to walk around to see what kind of new stuff is available?
I did. I at least a little bit of time. I took a couple half days from my other job to kind of like just make sure I went in there and like scoped it out. At least reconnected with these people that we see at all these conventions and just kind of like
be a presence.
Be a presence, say hello, give a hug, a high five, a handshake, whatever it is. But I don't really remember any of the new stuff coming out because I wasn't really looking for the new games. I don't know if Luke.
That's what I was kind of doing.
You were. I was not. I was only looking for people.
So now, okay, we'll switch gears to Luke. Then. Luke, new or prototype. Lodge doesn't count.
Oh well, shoot, that was what I was gonna say.
Well, I don't remember anything. I did demo Lodge there a few times.
Nice.
Oh, we played Turtles. Remember?
We did play Turtles. The new Turtles, like Magic the Gathering set. They have like a co-op box that comes with 4 60 card decks and then a boss deck, and you fight through like different bosses.
Okay, it was fun. I've been avoiding Magic for a very long time because I know my addictive personality, and once I start collecting, something, I'm gonna like want to. Yeah. You can't catch up on 40 years of cards. So
that does sound like a good sort of contained experience.
Yeah,
and I like that. Like I would get that for me and my wife to play because we both like Magic, but like the same way we fell out of the collection, and it's been like I don't know. A decade maybe since we were like into Magic. We can't, like you said, you can't catch up on that. But
are all your cards next to where your Game Boy Advance?
They're in the same.
They literally are on the other side of this wall, literally right next to it. With also next to my Game Boy Color travel pouch. Which actually, man, that one's a fanny pack, which is even better.
I'm not sure why you didn't bring that out.
No, that's for your 5th time. Matt.
Yeah, that'll be the grand reveal.
My 5th timer. We're all playing a GameCube game together. I don't know what.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Advance Wars 2 on the Game Boy Advance on the GameCube.
Well, yeah. So like the Turtles, I like Team Up box, I think is what it's called. Yeah. It comes with 4 60 card decks, and then like the bosses and some other and like some packs in there. It was difficult, but all of that was only $50.
Yeah.
And there was some good cards in there. And
this does look dope.
I feel like if you're trying to get a taste of Magic, it'll like you can learn the mechanics of it. And then I want to take because I played Mikey. I really liked some of the cards, and Mikey's one of his like legendary cards in that set. It seems broken to me. Like every time he dies, he comes back to your hand and you can play him again.
Well, that's
and
nice.
Every time you play him, his like life counter, I think life and attack and power is the amount of, or maybe it's just power. His power level is the amount of lands you have out. And I'm like, that just seems ridiculous because I could just keep playing this and I have like a dozen or so lands out. I don't know. So I kind of want to get it just to build that out. But
am being gifted it, and so I'm looking forward to playing it more.
I'll play it with you.
Okay.
I'll play with you. Other than that, so while Matt was doing game nights and stuff, and our team was volunteering and working in booths, myself and Joe Bragg, he's been on the show. He's our director of missions.
Not 3 times, though. Oh, sorry.
Not 3.
Twice.
Actually,
twice.
No, twice.
He's catching up. I'll be on next week too, okay?
All right. Your funeral. We walked around and I caught up with old relationships as well. Just like meeting people in the aisles and catching up and doing all of that. But on the first day, we were super meticulous about like stopping at every booth and like talking to people. And the first day was like half a day. And we made it like 3 rows.
Yeah.
And I'm and it wasn't even full rows. It was like tucked back in a corner that was like half the like length of a regular row.
That's a good thing in the sense that like that's quality time.
For sure.
That's a sign of
and
making solid connections. Which actually it leads me to my next question for y'all, which are what are some of the relationships that y'all have built with, in the industry through this convention?
Oh man. So through this particular convention? Or just
if that narrows those down.
No,
But
does. It actually doesn't.
You don't have to go into all of them, but what are some ones that particularly stand out to you?
I mean, because I've been working with Roxley now, is this my third year working almost exclusively with them at shows? Second or third year. It's been a while. And so and
Roxley makes all kinds of games.
Brass, they make Radlands, they make Excalibur, they make Brass is the number one game. Santorini. Brass is the number one game on Board Game Geek right now, and has been for a very long time. Yeah. And so it's these relationships that we can kind of continue. I'm just going in I now they trust me. They know at Gen Con, they were like, Matt, you can just go ahead and take care of all the breaks and all the people, right? We're good. And that's fine with me. I don't mind that. I'm but that to me is a level of trust where a few years ago, they've been
absolutely
more of all right, we've got to get these, you okay? Now you go on lunch. Now I'm hey, don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of all of this. And so you can go and have your meetings. You can go and have your, lunches. You can go and have your whatevers that need to happen. But our team and myself, we're going to take care of this. And so I wasn't in the Roxley booth at Gamma, but we had two brand new missionaries, two brand new people with us in the Roxley booth. And because of kind of the relationship that we've built through Gen Con, PAX Unplugged, and all these other shows, for years now, it was just okay, I'll see you later. They trust us. They trust us to take care of we'll call it their baby.
Absolutely.
And so I think that's huge. I'm connecting with, Keymaster. I'm connecting with, our other friends at other ones, Restoration, and then I'm meeting new people that I didn't realize I already knew. Luke met someone one day, and I'm walking around with him another day, and he stops and says hello, and I read the name, and I was like, oh, I recognize that name, must be from another show. Didn't realize that I actually play hockey with this person on Tuesday nights. And so he sent me a message. He's like, hey, were you at Gamma? And I was like, I thought that I knew that his name is, I thought I knew you. And so it was, just super cool. It's these continued relationships, these new relationships. And Gamma gives you a lot more time to stop and talk as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we talk about these relationships that we have with different companies in the industry. What do those relationships have to do with Love Thy Nerd as Love Thy Nerd and its mission? Where where do y'all make the connection between Love Thy Nerd's mission and these industry relationships?
Good question. Luke, do you have one? I've been talking a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you're technically the guest.
I get it.
I'm second string guest.
I know.
I have a quick answer, and then Matt, you can fill in the gaps. So our goal is, we look at success at one of these shows, not as how many check boxes can we mark off? How many did you make a decision while we were here? There's no way to track that, right? And so we just want to build relationships, and that's kind of where it just is we go in, we talk to people in booths that we've never met before. We say hey, how are you? I haven't seen you at a show before. Oh, this is your first show, this is your first game that you developed, and you're just trying to get off the ground, and we build that relationship. And then we come back and check in on them. And it's man, it's just you. Do you not have any help here? And then we come back, check in on them again. Hey, do you need a break? And that it's those things that's what Matt was saying about the trust that they have in us to be man, you've been genuinely checking in on me, asking how I've been. You stayed and learned our game. Yeah. Yeah. You're not just saying, you love me, but you're actually proving that. And so then it just earns us like, hey, you go to the bathroom, you go grab food, and I'll stay and like teach your game and like do the deals for you. Or if you still don't trust me yet, like let me go get you food and I'll bring it back to you, and I'll stand in your booth while you're like eating.
Yeah,
so
at least
you're not missing
a warm
people.
body. Yeah, and that's like that's where like when we started, we just had our 8th birthday anniversary not long ago. We were still trying to kind of figure out what it looked like in the beginning. Like, how were we going to go to these conventions? We had this passion, this love, this desire to love, serve, and be the love of Jesus to the industry. And so it started by like just what Luke said, like, hey, I know you all, I love you all. I was invited to this meeting that's really important. Could you just sit in my booth and sell my game for me? You don't have to do anything else other than that. Like, I trust that you're not going to like rob me, you know, slander, like, you know, you're not going to like do anything that's like nefarious. Like, I trust, and it's only going to be an hour. I'm like, oh yeah, we can do that for you. It's no problem. So going into this, like, we're looking for ways to love and serve this community, these industry folk, where we can build this trust, where we can be a constant presence, where we're like, hey, just checking in, here's a water for you, or here's a white monster that I know you love. Like, I think they're gross, but I know you love them. And it's like just like this, it's like a surprise and delight. Like, hey, you're probably tired, here's a white monster for you. Like, so it's like these slow steps that like, hey, we're gonna need help at, you know, fill in the blank convention. Do you think we could get one of your people here? Because now, like, you, Luke, and I, and, you know, others who show up at a lot of these conventions, like, you've proven how trustworthy and how much you love us. And so now I'm going to kind of like further the next steps. And so like what we're looking for is like, yes, like we don't have a checkbox that, like Luke said, like that we're trying to like, okay, we did it. We got them their white monster. We got them with lunch. We filled in for them. It's like, we're just looking for ways to love and to serve them. And we're looking for these stories where like, hey, we knew this about Christians, or we thought we did, but now like you've shown up and you've proven that like, that I actually was wrong. Or maybe I was right. I don't, either one. Like I in a way you've shown up that like I didn't expect. And now like you're showing me something that I didn't expect at all. And so like, or maybe it may take years. It may take years.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And we know that. And so we're not going in and being like, check. And now you're going to love all of us, and we're going to love you. And let me tell you the story about the gospel. And like, it's like, for me, it's like, I'm just going there. Like I may never get to that point of like sharing what I really believe. But like, when you have a hard time, you may come to me and just want to talk to me. You may have your preconceived notion of Christians has now changed. Your idea of like what Christians want for you or don't want for you has changed. And I may never see the end result of what that is, but in the meantime, I'm at least moving you, and you know, we're growing together.
So, and I think a lot of people hear about the like LTN doing mission work at conventions and think that and connect that immediately to, or most with, attendees, like the common, the lay person at them. But it's also, like you said, it's so important to create these industry connections.
Oh yeah, it's our common family.
Because they need everybody needs the love of Jesus for one, but also that's a branching off point into Gen Con gets you in the door at PAX Unplugged, which gets you in the door at a number of other places. I mean, I saw pictures. I think Will from Tantrum Con was there with y'all.
Had some good pizza.
So people forget there's this other sides to, you know, every industry. There's consumers and creators, and all of it needs to be served. And speaking of that, do y'all have any, you know, memorable stories from this past year?
Well, so to answer this and to kind of talk about what Matt was saying of like, hey, sometimes this takes years to like build the relationship. And talking about that, and then Gamma, how just different it is, and the time that you do get to like stop at a publisher's booth and talk with them. That does not happen at PAX Unplugged. No. It does not happen at Gen Con because they're just seconds, go. There's like no networking, no conversations at all. It's just like, oh, hi, we saw each other. Yep. Like that is love where you know, it's a Easter egg hunt or whatever. It's like, oh, I saw this guy. But like this show, because of all of like the publishers that we've worked with, because we've been to show after show after show over the course of 8 years, like I was saying, me and Joe were walking around introducing ourselves to all these publishers we've never talked to before. Mm-hmm. And a majority of them say, I've heard of you guys. Yep. Like, you guys work with so-and-so, right? And it's like, yes, we do. And so now I feel like we're finally seeing the flip side of things to where, you know, like we're a ministry. We have needs. It's not cheap. Like, and we've got like aspirations and things that we want to do. Yep. And so me and Joe were going booth to booth, like genuinely getting demos and like learning about people's games and having those conversations. Yep. And then we'd end it with like, hey, we're building a local game library that is accessible for our like community and our neighborhood. And we're also lending it out to this convention in November. Mm-hmm. Would you want to help us build that? And because of that relationship that like with these other publishers, because they've heard of us, that we're trustworthy. Yeah. Like
we're not trying to scam you.
These are all the business cards I got from people that said they would send us stuff to our library. That is, nice. It's going into our public library or our like game library. That's then going to be accessible to a bunch of people.
And it's like, it is public because it's like, it's open to whoever wants to come and check games out. Like it's open for our community.
I was saying not a public library, like with books.
Okay. I mean, it's not like the public library, but it's like, it is a library for the public.
I'm just defining my terms.
Board games.
Yeah.
But it's you were asking before this the like relationship that we have with publishers, and I feel like it's always been, oh, like how can we give, like what can we give you, how can we help? And now publishers are like, well, how can we help you? Like you guys have been doing this for so long, like I've heard of you guys in this space, I want to help you guys now. And I hate asking for things, but everyone I talk to is just like, yeah, we'll send you games. That sounds awesome.
Luke, what I'm realizing, and I think I realized this at Gamma a little bit, is LTN is kind of a dinosaur in the board game space. Which I'm not, I don't say that in like we're, you know,
I know what you mean.
We're extinct and we're gone. It's like we have been around. It's only 8 years, years, but like most of this industry has a really quick turnover, and it's like you're going from one company to another and you might then be gone. And so for us to be around as long as we have, like we're kind of almost a staple in this industry because like we're still here doing like all of us are the same people who've been doing it for you know 5+ years at least. Dinosaurs.
A lot of my relationships are brand new publishers that like, you know, they self-publish games and they got their feet, you know, and like I knew them like from the beginning of their journey. And so, the industry's, the indie board gaming industry is crazy because people pop up all over the place.
It's true.
So,
it's true.
But I would say that, I mean, that's what's memorable to me is just all these relationships. Michael, you mentioned it. You see Tantrum House at Tantrum Con, and then you see them at Gamma and all these places. And like, they're real relationships. I see some of these people more than I see my own family, like extended family.
Okay.
Not my family here.
Get out of here.
They should just walk by. I didn't see her since last week.
No, I think you're right on. Like I agree 100%. Like you're seeing this convention family multiple times a year, and you know they're going to be there. And even if it's at Gen Con where you're like just stopping in and giving a quick hug or, you know, dropping off that white monster or whatever it is, like you at least like that's that relationship equity moving forward. Like, hey, you saw me, you loved me, even in the quick passing moment. And so we're looking for ways to continue to love, serve, be the love of Jesus to this community of the board game industry.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Like we said, every show is different, and every show has a special place in my heart because just for the different things that it is. I don't know, Matt, would you agree?
I would absolutely agree. And I just want to I said board game industry. If you're listening to this and you have a passion for video games and the video game industry, I reach out to me or to Luke or to one of the LTN people. Like, we've had conversations of how we can kind of branch. I say branch, like we're there, we're doing, we do stuff in that, like, but I want to make sure it's not like only, love thy board game. I want to make sure it's love thy nerd. And like, so if that's something you have a passion about, like, let's talk, let's figure it out. Let's get out our Game Boy colored satchels. Like, let's do what we need to do.
I got my Game Boy Advance satchel, my Game Boy Color fanny pack. I'm gonna be ready to go.
I just I want to look for ways. Like, we've been to board or video game conventions, but like it is different, and so we want to figure out what that looks like and how we can love and serve that community, because these game publishers, these video game publishers, these video game developers, most of them don't work in their booth at the video game conventions. It's booth babes who
you don't need
they're NPCs,
you don't need to teach
who like
video games. They got tutorials.
So looking for ways to like love them, and it might be in our community where we're just doing a game night with people. It might be something along those lines where it's going to be different. So if you're interested, reach out to one of us and let's figure out what it is. Like, let's talk. Let's work it out. So
absolutely. Well, Matt, thanks for being here. This was quite the journey.
I know we barely talked about Scrubs to GameCube for 45 minutes to like Advanced Wars 2. I mean, it's all.
I got to take a little field trip. I don't even know what happened for like several minutes.
We just talked about you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Good.
I feel like you probably need to charge those babies up. I need to make sure they still
ain't
work.
No charging. They're just AA batteries.
Oh,
or maybe even triples.
Right. That's right.
The SP is a chargeable one. Is the first rechargeable one and the first backlit.
So a real quick story. My son got it is real quick. the SP my son was given for Christmas this past year. It had not been played, and I would say we'll say 12 years had not been played.
Yeah.
He got it, was ecstatic, turned it on, and it still had battery. It still had battery. And did it last more than like 10 minutes? No. But did it like start up and let him play?
It's still powered on.
It's
That's
like,
crazy.
It was the wildest thing. Like, what happened to us? What happened to us?
Yeah.
We don't know how to use battery anymore.
I was going to say,
he
needs to mod that and switch it out with like a lithium ion.
I talked to him about that. Again, he's a
purist.
Right.
Wait, does he watch Macho Nacho Productions on YouTube?
He probably does. I don't know.
If he doesn't, tell him to watch Macho Nacho.
Nacho. All right. Noted.
It's a cool dude. Yeah.
Tell him to watch that and After School Dice Club.
Okay. Done.
Yes.
Easy.
Okay. Well, on that note, thanks again, Matt, for being here. And thank you for joining us, you listeners and watchers, while we explore what is happening in nerd culture missions, as well as what we're reading, watching, playing, experiencing. Join us on the fun and share what you've been experiencing, whether that's a comment on this YouTube video or jump in our Discord, lovethynerd.com/Discord. We have a Facebook group. Just search Love Thy Nerd Community on Facebook. People are talking about all the time what they're reading, watching, and playing, and getting into. And there's memes. Oh boy, are there memes.
So many memes.
So hopping on the fun there. We'd love to hear what you guys are experiencing in nerd culture. If you like what you heard, check us out on YouTube. And if you like what you see, check us out wherever you listen to podcasts while you're driving, because if I said it once, I'll say it again. Just don't watch YouTube and drive. That's bad. It's bad for you. Also, check us out on the Glue Network. Glue is GLU.
That's right.
God loves you. It's on all of the Roku devices. So if you got a Roku TV or a Roku plug and play,
you're right there.
Just find us on the Glue Network. We're like still in the top like streamed, I don't know, communities, people, videos. It's pretty sweet. So check us out there. And last but not least, if you are interested in partnering with us in any way, just go to our website, search, go to lovethynerd.com/partner to join us financially. Or if you'd like to go on a trip like Gamma, like Gen Con, like Tantrum Con, lovethynerd.com/outreach. And Matt said it, if you want to just reach out about doing something in the video game world, we have game nights online. We'd love to go to video game conventions and tournaments and all sorts of stuff. So slide into the DMs. That's what the kids say, right?
I don't know if they still
Matt
say
says
that
it all the time.
I never said that in all of my life.
But on that note, I have been your host and a guest, I guess, Luke.
And I've been Michael, and we've been joined by...
I'm not a host, but I am the guest. I'm Matt with
Matt
7 T's.
Yes.
Or 8.
I'm taking a screenshot because we're going to have to share that.
Yes.
But thanks for joining us. It's been a blast. And if no one else has told you this, remember it's true. Jesus loves you, nerd. Bye-bye.